Hello everybody, my name is Ryan, also known as Fancy Muttax. In this video we have another RG Luffy+Ace video. Might be the last one in a while, just because I want to lock in for regionals, Wolverhampton. I don't think I'll be playing this deck, because I don't believe the matchup spread is quite there to help me, to give me the best chance of achieving my goal, which is 8-2. So we'll be pivoting back to Red Green Luffy for a little bit, because I do believe it has a good matchup spread currently. And I think, just because I have so much experience on that deck, it gives me the best odds. But for this video, it's a very standard list. I don't think this is quite the list I actually played in the video. I was on maybe like 2 cards different. I'm just trying this Ors out. I think the card is fine. Definitely helps against like your Nami matchup for sure, because it prevents the Graph Blade, and it means if you leave the Bonnie up, it can't be Zeused, which definitely matters. And also into just like it's another target for lore if you miss your Searcher, and even into Blue Green Luffy, sometimes you play it just so you can swing into a Searcher of theirs for free without having to use Leader on it. But also on this because it helps the Nami matchup, and this because it helps the Nami matchup. So about this new gate, a lot of people don't like it. Completely understandable. I think with Nami, if you get pushed a little early, and then you don't ever establish this, you pretty much have to be like playing Lunas and Laws the entire time just to survive, and then all your 6Ks can never swing, because you're pretty much having to tap out on for defense, and then you never get anywhere. So this is like really good for the Nami matchup, just making your 6Ks, 7Ks, so you don't have to give investment into every swing is very meaningful, despite it not being great in other matchups. Normally not your best play there. This Luffy is just a side card, not much to say about it. I wouldn't mind cutting this, I wouldn't mind playing it, either or. And from there it's very standard, right? We just play the 2-2-2-2-2s, because we like 2 orbs. Kinda want to go to third Brook, but there's always a matter of space. Wouldn't mind cutting one of this, and then you can find a space for anywhere. The list is very standard. So please like and subscribe. We are like somewhat close to 1,000. We're at like 700 right now. It would go a long way. Please, bro. I would appreciate it. And then we'll get into the videos. We have a voiceover for the games because I was listening to music while I played and wasn't commentating. Alright, enjoy, please. Thank you. Bye.
Alright, I'm sure I did an intro for this video. I trust future me. I will do an intro. So, starting a bit late in this game, basically on 4 we played this Luffy, and unfortunately I don't get to show you the Ivankov decisions, but it's probably something reasonable. So yeah, we just punch him a bit here, and we get to go Law Ace. Like the first turns of this deck are always pretty simple, right? You want to play a 4, you want to go Law into Secret Ace. It's what you want to do every time, and luckily we just get it this time. Opponent can punch us a bit this turn, but if he punches us, he pretty much has to accept his blocker is dying. Oh, we adjusted it. Well done, me. So here, he's on the odd curve, so the stun body does not do much. I wouldn't be surprised if we pitch that now. Yeah. Countering early is okay here, because he's gonna get pretty big swings later. I think everything's going to be like at least an 8 as the game progresses. So now he's a big leader, but it means there's no reason for him to save this blocker, so the blocker basically dies for very little investment, which is a nice tempo swing for us. We can just chip him some 7s, play the law here. We get to have a full board by 8 on, before he even gets his first Acos Croc. This Nightmare Luffy is a really big problem for us, so I think, if I remember, I don't want to spoil it. Never the Ivankov here, we just play the... No, just play the law, enter the Luffy. Like, nothing special is happening right now. We're just playing our curve. We've seen exceptionally well. Yeah, Croc is a generally quite simple deck in what he does. You play your 7, either Robin or this Luffy, and then you spam 8 costs and leave it done up for ground death. These laws are actually also really good because they are 6 costs, so the ground death can't negate them without like more cost reduction. So we do see a Brook and Trash, which is important because the Brook Wrestling Lead can be very relevant. We should give him the 1. Again, we're still countering early if we want to, and then because we take this and we don't, like, if we took that 6, obviously we'd go down to 1 life. That's very scary. And he goes Croc, stun my 2 dudes. I think this turn, I don't hate just sending a really big number at this Luffy, because his hand is so thin. I don't mind like testing a 7 life, I think is correct. And then if he lets that go, we can swing really big into the Luffy. So if he counters basically Luffy, if he takes the 7, we can just like go 9s, and he has no doll up, so we ask a lot of cards from his hand. We don't need to play any characters, right? I would have gone 7 life first, but I guess it's okay, because now we can threaten another 9. So if he counters this, he has to go 2, 2, 1, and then we can go 9 at it again. So actually, maybe if his trash got to 30, that wouldn't work. I think we should have probably gone 7 at life to start. But now we can go all these 7s. He's a 7k leader. He literally can't kill me, and he's dead. This game is over. I guess we'll watch it out, but this game is functionally done. I would have started the 7 life, actually, I think, though, first. Because if he takes it, we can just pressure him harder. Obviously, we counter. This goes. He can play the second Croc and leave one up, but he's like basically guaranteed dead. Okay, it's just another Luffy. That's a little bit scary. It means maybe we have to play one more turn, because killing him from 7k leader and double ground earth potentially is a bit scary. But we can actually do this Croc deck, because they mill so much of their deck, you can pretty much get a good gauge for how many 2ks they actually have left. And now, because we have the blocker, we don't risk death very well. Oh, we don't risk death because we have the blocker and so much counter. So, because we can always counter out of up to 10. And now we just send it. I don't mind sending it here, because we have he has to commit on to negate the blocker, and then he also has to, and we also have a counter from life potentially, so it's really just impossible for him to kill us there. Okay, so here we have Yellow Luffy. He's actually one of my friends from locals. So it's actually a really good hand to start with. I don't see if we mulliganed. Here we reel him surely the Luffy and the Luffy, because we show him these 2 Luffys because we're going to play this full cost anti-blocker next in 2 turns, and we're very likely to pitch this the other 2 cost 6k Luffy, which is why we show him it, because if we show him it and we pitch it, he doesn't know anything in our hand. These Pronos are really good here because they can stun the Bell Luffys, so we don't want to give them much. It's always this full cost 2k Luffy, and then we can give second Perona because these laws actually function as a Perona once you have a Perona on the board, because you can just play law. Bounce Perona, play Perona. So pitching 1 Perona is okay here. And then if we don't need the Peronas, obviously we can just play the Law to extend like a extra body. So we don't play the Ivankov here in case it's Wiper, because if he wipers Ivankov and we have number 1 drops, we can't go Law on 7 because we have nothing to bounce. But if we keep this Ivankov, we guarantee that we can always go play the Ivankov, and with the rest of our Don, we can obviously just play the Law, if that makes any sense, because of the Wiper can kill all the 2ks. And he just passes here. And now we go 6-6, keeping the Pro in hand for next turn. Yeah, going wide is really good into this Luffy deck, and we also have Luna, so this matchup should be quite favoured for us. Just play the Kalgara, which is notably not the Rush Luffy, so we can take this counter the other. Doesn't mean he gets the Kalgara draw, but we're never countering both. We give him the 2 here, just because we value all our 1ks very highly. Nugate is like fine, probably fodder for pitching, I'd imagine. And now we can go see, because we kept this Ivankov, we didn't risk the Wiper, and we can play 2 dudes here. And we still play the Perona, I think. I would probably show him the Nugate because I'd very like to pitch this Nugate. Yeah. And obviously we're about to... Actually, we can show him the Perona, because we're definitely playing the Perona in the law. So it's correct to show him the Perona here. Okay, or whatever. And now we just pitch double Nugate. I don't like that. I just always pitch the double Nugate here. Bit strange. Maybe we value having the 1ks. I don't think this is correct though, because now we have no target for the law next turn, so maybe we just like say, okay, I'm playing the Nugate next turn. But I don't know, man, I don't think the Nugate's very good here. This was Wiper. Yeah, now we have no target for the Perona on KO as well, so if he swings at this Perona, it's really bad for us. But you just go face it, never punished, I guess. And now we give him a 2, so we definitely committed to playing this Nugate. We draw the Luna, so this game's pretty much over. No, I think you actually have to play the Law to stun 2 things here. This Nugate's really risky. See what we do. I think I would have pitched both Newgates and just played like if. Yeah, I think we played this a bit poorly. In hindsight, we're thinking about it. I think we've committed to the Newgate at this point. We have to just play the Newgate. See what we do. Just like a 6-7-7 Newgate pass with one open, or play the Ivankov. Should probably play the Ivankov actually, and then go 2 7s. Taking our time. I think we always start the Ivankov here, because then we could also find like another good lore target. Starting the 6k also is fine. Play the Newgate. And that means we're not going to play the Ivankov because we have no 2 targets to show him. We have to have 2 6ks in hand to play the Ivankov. We go 7-7. Yeah, also if we play the Ivankov here, we get to find like potentially a card that we can play off this Perona on KO if he does decide to kill it. So I think we definitely should play the Ivankov here. There's not much reason to not. Also if he has a KO for my effect for my thingy, we can always go like lore back to the Ivankov, and it's just like there's no reason to not play the Ivankov here. Outside of like maybe wanting to pitch it, but why would we want to pitch it? Probably counter this one too. He does respect this Perona on KO quite a lot. This Perona could still play the Galdino, but that's not the best case for us. So here it could be like 10 cost, but 10 cost wouldn't heal him, so it's probably not 10 cost. And next turn we can have a very easy Brook Luna turn. There's the Scan Luffy. So we can go 8 take, and then we could potentially block with the lore if we want. We never counter this. It has to take. We do find the counter event, which is very good after we stun this Luffy. Okay, that's not Borsa, which is a net positive for us. But I guess if it was Borsa, we could actually rest it for free this Luffy and then stun it. So actually it's better that it's the Zoro for him. So we just go Brook Luna and leave the 1 open for the counter, and we never die through a blocker, a life, and the counter. So we'd have like, what is it, 6k counter in hand? I guess it's not crazy counter, but when he only has like 2 swings and he has to, yeah, we'd be fine basically. 7. We swing with this one first in case there's a KO trigger, because the KO triggers normally don't kill 6 costs, and Perona is somewhat immune to KOs. And also he risks, if he KOs the Perona, it could be like a rush Luffy, and then we basically just get like another 7k swing for 1 Don. It's just 6 alive, right? There's basically 0 risk to 6 alive. I don't know what we're thinking here. Just Brook Luna, leave 1 up. I guess we were thinking about killing him, but obviously we never need to kill him here. Okay, just play the rush Luffy, but he doesn't have enough split, right? Because we can just always counter, take block. Give him the +3. Because there's no Fordon out, I don't think. I can't think of a single card for Fordon that could get rid of this law in yellow. Which counter? We don't get the draw. It's only plus 1k to the Luffy as well. Not that it matters. He's very dead. Yeah, we can go 2-1 actually, because it was only a 1k. I'm preparing the GG. Block. Pop. Another Luna. And now it's just guaranteed. Another Luna on top. Okay, next. Alright, going into the third game, we have a Boa. I believe second is correct here. Because we want to deny them their full drop. So we get the first full drop. It's very good. So we go second. This hand is not the best, but I think it's acceptable. I don't think we actually do keep it. But being able to go Searcher to find a 4, and then hopefully we just draw into another 5, and we still have some counter. We have the Luna. I think this is a good hand. Maybe it's a bit risky to keep. Okay, we do choose to mulligan and we get instantly punished. I think mulliganing here is wrong. We just have to rely on a couple nice top decks and our hand is like really good. So there was no reason. Yeah, we get super punished. We have to play this Galdino for the law target, so we can go law plus Bonnie on 6. And obviously we find nothing, we get punished for being greedy. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with the first hand, but it is how it is. We give him the 2 here, I think it's fine. And now we can go 6, play this, play the Bonnie. The Bonnie can stun a Don, so Don doesn't do anything. I guess if he wants to play a 6 drop, it means he can't put Don as leader. I think we should play the blocker Bonnie for the cycle actually. The stunning Don doesn't do anything here. So we just swing the leader first, so we have the condition for the Bonnie, which is like 8 rested cards. He instantly takes the block, which I think is a bit greedy. We play the blocker, right? Just makes more sense. And we pitch the stun Bonnie. We stun 1 Don. I forgot I did that. And we draw into 1 cost. Ooh, so here we have Law, Luffy, Bonnie, Brook. We just take the Law for next turn, I guess. Because we already had the Brook and we already have the Luffy. And we don't need the Bonnie as we already established. Because his biggest card, I guess the Bonnie could deny him his 9 drop next turn. So maybe there was an argument. The Prone is really good here as well. Stunning 2 of their mid-range trigger units. So, do we play the big dude? I don't hate it. Actually, I think this is the one turn we'll have, or we can afford to play this big guy. And then the value he gets will just compound for the rest of the game. And they're pretty much never going to swing at it, because they're always going to swing out of life, because they're going to push to 0 really quickly. So I think I really like the Nugate here. I play the Nugate. So, alright, we start leader swing, see what happens, right? If maybe they trigger too many times, we could consider Law Perona. No, this doesn't make sense. Go 6 leader first. Okay, he triggers the sisters. What are we doing here? I think it's going to be Law Perona now. Especially if this is a trigger. Yeah, so it has to be Law Perona. So we can play Law Perona. Stun, and let's just swing 6 of the Law as well. Our Law on board. because we don't risk dying, because we get the blocker, we have a bunch of counter. We have no Luffy's and Aces, so our counter events don't look like they're going to be drawing cards anytime soon. Play this, stun the 2/6Ks. I think we should swing here. Not swinging here is for pussies. There's no reason to not swing here. Okay, well the sequencing here is just bad now, but whatever. It's not like he's going to take this anyway. Okay, never mind, he does. Plays an 8 cost. Okay, he showed us 2 2s and a brick, so that's something to keep track of for the rest of this game. We just give him the Newgate now. We're never playing this Newgate out. I feel like there are a few times throughout this video we could have played the Newgate, but we didn't. So we played the Zuma, we're looking for the Ace, because I guess we want to soonish proc our counter event draw. But maybe it's too late. Wait, what was in that search? I think I could have probably grabbed a lore. Hang on. If there was a lore there, we should have grabbed it, so we could replay the Piranha, but I didn't see. Too fast. I guess we want. Oh yes, we need to negate this blocker actually, so he doesn't burn us to 0 and then just kill us. It's understandable. And then we just go like 6, 7, 7, leave 2 up. I guess if he burns us, we can kill the sisters and leave a few blockers up. If there was a lore there, it was definitely better to take the lore. Oh well. Oh, wait. I think he threw away a 2k barracks in there. I missed that when I was playing, but he just, yeah, blue VA bus. He did counter. Oh, maybe I did see it. Yeah, he did counter by mistake. I think he meant to counter with a card he wanted to play trash, and then like from the Moria trigger. Yeah, I think he meant to counter with a card, then play it off that Moria trigger that he put there, but he countered it with the wrong card. That happens. Now if you're countering, I don't see why you just counter the entire swing. He's just 7 here. We know he triggered a body, but it doesn't matter. I don't think if it kills us. He thought our swing was bigger than it was. So he kills the Bonnie, but it's whatever. The Bonnie doesn't matter actually here at all anymore. So he shouldn't be able to find lethal through our counter. So we have so much of it. Also, what's possible next time we can go like Brook Luna, leave 1 up. Okay, so he's going to stack his deck so we can decide his heals, which is very scary. We start 6, we just give him the Ace. Giving him the Ace hurts a bit here, because we could, if we doesn't go for it, we could have possibly like played the Ace and get the draw off the counter events. But I think we have to use the counter events this turn probably. I'm okay with just taking this, because we don't die to unblockable, do we? 9, 12, 14, 15. We do die to unblockable, so we don't take it. That's understandable. It's probably just a Borsa here. Like, he uses his effect of the sisters now, plays Borsa. It's a very close game. Yeah, now he knows what he put to his trigger. So, it probably has to be a lunar angle, where we just rest the blocker. But he can also trigger another blocker, so... tough. I guess we can do that, and then we could rest like every blocker. If we go like 7, rest blocker, Brook, rest blocker, restand the Luffy, rest another blocker. If we wanted to. And then the Brook basically is a dead man's game, plus the 7k swing. That's why I just don't like dead mans in this deck, it just never feels needed. Swing, swing, swing. If he triggers a character here, he has to replace his own character, so it's very likely he blocks and let it go on one of these swings. Oh, just 0 cost, but he actually knows there's next life as well, which is very annoying. Okay, then we just go 6 on 5. He probably blocks, and then we can go Brook, Luna, pass. But he still knows what this life is, so it's likely some kind of blocker or heal trigger. Maybe an 8 cost. Okay, he starts 10 after a lot of time thinking. If you wanna, you look at the time and see how long I had to edit out. 10 we just block every time, right? I don't see a reason to not block this. Like, giving him the 2 cards just doesn't feel right. It's very unlikely the next swings are going to be any bigger than 10. We don't want to play into the unblockable. Just let it go. Plays another Nami. Bear in mind, he still knows what his top life is. So, it's probably basically we have to treat it like he has 2 lives here. He can also play another ball, so he basically has 3 lives and 2 blockers, and then that's too much to do with, I think. Shows us the 2-2 break. Give him the counter. So I don't think we can take... Oh no, we can't take this. That would be life. No, we just counter now. He gets super punished by a Rush Luffy there, but I guess it doesn't matter if he doesn't think I have it. Okay, this is not a Borsa, which is good for us. Oh, there's the Rush Luffy off the top, so I guess never punished. Wait, no, opposite of never punished. He played properly and got rewarded. Anyway, so we know he has 2-2. We know he knows what his top life is, so it's probably... So he basically has 4 lives, which is, yeah. Actually, he knows what this one is as well. So it's basically like 5 lives. Assuming he has a character to play here. We know he has the... Actually, he might not have something to play here. Oh, he does. Okay. So and he knows what this life is as well, so... Again, it's like he still has 4 lives. Because it's probably some kind of blocker. If it is a blocker, we can rest it though, so maybe not. Maybe it's not too bad. We also know he has double 2k, so these 7s are fine. I think we're pretty much committed to playing this Rush Luffy here. It's about quantity of swings, not quality here, when we have to get through so much. I need some water, my voice sounds very croaky. We know he has the counter, so he's just deciding whether he actually wants to commit to the counter. You know what, it should be funny here, an 8 cost teach trigger, negating the Brook. So he goes 2-1, so we know he still has a 2 and a Brook. So the 7 is guaranteed to connect. So it's just always 7. Actually, what did he trash off the Zoro? It might not be guaranteed if he trashed the unblockable. If he did, yeah, if he trashed the unblockable, it's not guaranteed. He didn't, so maybe it's guaranteed. So now he has a brick. Unless it's a counter event, but if it's a counter event, there's no way to win. I'm fairly certain. With 7. Okay, I mean, like, that just doesn't make sense. Not even like we're playing. Okay. So we did play around a trigger very well. And now we know he has a brick, so we go into 7. And if he does a trigger here, we can still go like another 6 with this Luffy. So obviously the Don on this lore is very troll, but it doesn't matter. He actually does nullify the Brook, but because he had to take the life, obviously we just kill him here with this this lore swing. Maybe there was an argument to play like one more Don on the lore, so you're at least playing around the Rayleigh KO trigger, but you could KO the Brook, so it's the same. Okay, on to the next. Alrighty then, the red blue Lucy game. If you've made it this far, please subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Trying to get to 1k subs. We're currently at about 700, so if you could sub it, it'd go a long way. So here we just take the Luffy. The Luffy's amazing in this matchup. His hand is really good. I think we lost. Oh wait, no, maybe we chose. No, I think we. I don't know if we won dice or not. I'm not sure what you'd even choose here. He goes search for Fire Fist and plays Leo. Leo doesn't do anything because we have no removal effect, so it's weird that he plays that. But we can just go 6, play the... I guess we could have played the Gaudino, but if we have no 2Ks, maybe we want to keep it around. And it's very easy for them to kill the Gaudino with Fire Fist, so it makes sense to keep it, actually. Reading is difficult, I agree. Just goes 5 to 6, whatever. And they're on 5, so we can go 6, and then play the Luffy and go 6 again. And they can't normally remove him this early on, so it's perfectly fine to play him out and swing with him. Especially when he's being so greedy for taking every hit so far. It's already weird that he took every hit, but then also still chose to play the Leo. Because he definitely could have had an extra life here if he wanted to. Because the Leo just doesn't do anything, but it's whatever. And then next turn we're just going to go Lore Ace. The Ace is really good here because they kill a lot of our dudes all the time, right? They're a removal deck at the end of the day. So just able to go +1 in hand with this Ace is super nice. Because they very frequently kill everything. Because what they'll do is they'll play their 7 cost into their Barrier Pistol to remove your lore. And then they'll use some sort of reduction event to kill the other dude you played off the lore. So that when the other dude is Ace, you get to at least remain in hand. I didn't expect a Jozu here, but I guess it's okay. We can just go 7, play lore into the Ace. Very simple turn. Unless we want to play the Searcher, but I don't think we need to. I think 7's just a lot better. We ask 2 cards for a life. We do get the 2 cards, and one of them is a pistol, which is nice. Just get that in the bin. Top 5, I think we just gain the 2k. I think there's an argument for the 2 cost Luffy, but we need counter. So, it's fine. See what he does here. So let me take this actually. We are a bit scared of that double attack event, but not really. If he's not playing a removal event, I think it's a net positive. Even if he punches us a bit hard. I would take this, I think. But, well, no, not. Maybe countering is okay, because we know he's going to play, like, go to an AK leader, probably. Possibly. Okay, we keep the Searcher. I guess to hopefully find another 5 cost Ace. Strange. Okay, so he's gonna swing 6 at 6. Or we go, okay, we give him the 2k for sure. And he removes that by bottom deck so we don't get the on KO. Because it was not KO'd. So we can go Inazuma first, see what we find.
Nothing great. Probably has to be the Brook for the counter. Okay, we don't care about bricks, I guess. And we're just going to choose to speed up the game, rather than play 2 bodies. We can go all 7s here, we ask. I guess a good chunk of counter. Probably, he has to counter 2 of them, right? So, we go with leader. I wouldn't even mind going 8 and then just leaving this lore up. But I don't think we do that. I think we just go 7 again now. We get 3 cards, which is very good. The searcher on board actually is relevant when his hand is this thin. It's very likely to come up in our lethal, especially when our board is being consistently cleared. So having this searcher is really nice. It also means we can bounce it back with the lore next turn if we want to. And now we just pass. Okay, this searcher grabs our searcher. And he can reduce this as well, which is quite scary. But because we haven't taken a single damage this game, we can probably play out another turn. We can also find Luna, and then Luna is basically like a turn skip. No way we save this. Surely not. Okay. I guess it's the same if we were to counter the Zozu swing. But I think it's not correct to actually counter there. So now we play Lore, bounce the Zuma, play Bonnie. Has to be. Oh, not Bonnie, Perona. Because the Perona can't be KO'd, so they have to barrier pistol it. And they can't I guess they could barrier pistol both of them. The Lore and the Perona. But if the Perona gets KO'd, obviously you can just res one, play the Luffy from hand. So I would go 9 or 10, 9, play the Lore, Perona, and then, I don't know what we're doing here. This is way too aggressive. I feel like we're okay, we're just trying to kill him. Just because he didn't have any 2Ks last turn, he had to give us 3 1s. But this feels super greedy, because we could die to the double attack. I think we could have played this game a lot safer, but we didn't get punished, so it's fine. Alright, on to the next. Actually, no, that was the last here. So, thank you for watching. Again, please subscribe if you made it all the way to the end. Would really be appreciated, even if you share with somebody else that wants to learn this deck. Goodbye.